Hello everyone, Justin here on the Blossom server, and I'm in front of my storage. Yep, I've been running off of this pathetic little storage. I shouldn't say pathetic. You're a good storage. You've done great things for me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. We've been running off of this thing for quite a while, and it's time to make something different. I've moved the bees, and this area is where we're going to make it. It's nice and large, so we should have plenty of area for chests and eventually like shulkers and whatnot. Oh, look at our bees. Just gonna harvest this real fast. It's two big ones. Yay. When I moved the bees, we lost two of them, I think it was. No, where'd you go? Come back. Come back, Mr. Bee. Okay, we have one bee with us. Don't do this to me. Okay, it'll come back eventually. Today, we're doing storage. And when we do the storage, we're also going to tie in things. So, like, everything just comes into here. Wow. Okay, we haven't gotten any bread. That's nice. But we'll tie that into here, so everything will come down, go into a dropper, into an ice path. I need to make an ice farm, so that might not be what we're doing actually. And then, yeah, I might also have this stuff. This whole system also auto export over into the storage system. We're going to do it here. I'm going to plan it out, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Alright, so I've been tending my bees a little, as well as working on the storage facility. It's nice that we're starting at a population of bees again. But I have everything laid out. I have where the door is going to be. I have where all the chests are going to be. I have this retaining wall. I'm thinking of just designing it like I did this thing, which would actually mean all the walls will be too thick. If I come back in with this, I'm going to need a lot of spruce actually for this build then. But yes, so I'm having these chests here. You notice there's this gap here. There's going to be hoppers here, and we're going to do the whole chest, hopper, I think 3 high. And that's just so we can have bulk storage, and we could actually have some sort of sorting eventually. Like there's room back here to throw redstone. This right here is going to be where the farm that comes in, so it'll come down, shoot over, it'll shoot up here and then come over here. This last one I think will be seeds, because I'll do something where it goes down into, or like excess goes down into a disposal. This spot here is actually where I'm planning for the redstone for this, which actually, ooh, I need to move this over by 1. Well, you can try and plan, doesn't always mean it's going to work. This little bit here, hey, don't do that. I was thinking to have be the stuff from there, so we could throw a ton of stuff in over there, or even over here. We could actually probably shuttle it over there. It would be probably a straight shot from here, just down and straight over. But yeah, so this is going to be the furnace output. We have a guest coming, and then somewhere else in here, somehow, maybe a lower level or something, maybe another offshoot over here, will be all the iron output from the iron farm we make. I'm just going to make it below here, so it's only active when this area is loaded, which is fine. I'm in this area a lot, and we need iron. We need tons of iron. border box is kind of annoying. But I've done a lot on this. I haven't put a roof on it yet. I'm still deciding if I want this actually like this or not. It's kind of like a slant at the moment, which I kind of think maybe having more headspace might be good, or doing like a flat top, like a multi-tier flat top, kind of. Well, that's not quite a flat top. But before we get into that, I'm actually decided to start building the item sorter for this. I know I haven't shown any of this. This is actually the first time I'm building one of these. I know the design though. So you have, whoop, you don't have that. Nope, not there. So you have the comparator that comes out. That's where the top hopper is going to be. We're going to have 2 double chests full of stuff. So we have the comparator that comes out of the hopper, or sends a signal out of the hopper, and then we have this redstone that comes over. It comes over here, which actually pushes a signal through that repeater we just placed, and that will turn off these torches. Those torches are there to lock the hopper. So like, I think right now they're powering this block, which is locking the hopper that'll go here. So this bottom one, I don't think will have an item in it, but we'll see. This should work fine. We are going to get a lot of items, so at some point, I mean, it's going to be automatic. So at some point, we need some sort of like disposal empty unit. Like, we'll do some sort of gate thing, I think, because I don't think these being fully open with this one stack and then single items, I think it'll just unlock this, which will just be, that should be fine. Especially if we just have everything coming over, and then we'll just, all the excess will end up dropping down, I think, or something. I might need to actually redesign this now to think about that even more. The water tunnel is going to come up right here, so we may need to even redesign a little more and push this out so it has some extra thing. Let's go on the outside. So the outside, I tried to design this kind of like this, but I felt like these large areas, having it full of fences wasn't the move. Doing this is nice, and then maybe even doing, there's my phone, maybe even playing with some other designs. I have the spruce trap door up there, like I do on the barn, or the little barn. But then here, this worked out really well. I might actually switch these out, or these ones out, for the dark oak, just so you can see in. It's kind of nice to be able to see that stuff. This here, combined with the smoke from the torch, just made me think there was a zombie next to me. That really freaked me out. So either that, or I need to move this out. So like, this would be open, and then I don't have any fence gates, but then we'd have the fence gates. And I could actually bring this in, since this doesn't go so far, so I could bring this in one. So it makes it a little small, a larger opening, but I actually kind of like the spacing here. When we put the roof on, it might be a bit different. But yeah, so that's the stylings that I have going on. Over here is just simple, flat. Here we'll do some sort of overhang, some sort of light overhang for signifying the door. Plans for the house. Once this is done and everything's moved over and sorted, this inside of this house is going to become basically obsolete. And I'm going to try my hand at some interior decorating, which means we're going to rip out everything on the inside and make it a wee bit more, let's just say cramped, but, or maybe not so much cramped, but cozy. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I have a lot of work to do in terms of the sorting and the item routing in, and the roof. I think I'm going to leave that off for the moment, just so that all this item sorting that I'm going to do, I'll have easier access to it, and I won't have to tear down as much as I need to, or as I would need to. At the moment, the barn is at the perfect spot for the storage. for all the item sorting needs, and there's not too much work done onto it where it's just I'm basically tearing down the whole thing and all the detailing and everything that we've done, which would be a pain. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Consider liking the video and subscribing,